welcome back to TC 911 Beyond the Call, episode 15. I am your host, Abbey Dudek, the communications coordinator here at Tarrant County 911 District. And today I get the honor of talking to our network support specialist, Tio Tompkins. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good today. How about you?
I can't complain. I can't complain at all.
It's always a good day then.
I know, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, thanks for doing the podcast and coming on here and, talking about all things Tio.
Thank you for the invite.
Well, you're welcome. I love it. So, network support specialist, how long have you been here at the district, Tio?
I think it was March was 4 years. So
oh, wow. Okay.
I have now been here for 4 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. What do you think so far?
It is a lot of fun. A lot of different things to do here. You can definitely be as busy as you want to be here. So
yeah, you can set your own pace.
Oh, yes.
It's kind of like when you're going back to school and you're doing online stuff, you can set your own pace for your degree. Yes. So that's great. And what did you do prior to coming to the district?
So before working for Tarrant County 911, I worked for Tri-County Electric, where I was I did their IT there for them. And then before that, I worked in automotive, did a bunch of different things with management and things like that. So
oh, that's fun. Okay. Mm-hmm. So did you always have that whole technical outlook on things? Like, I'm going to end up doing something in the technical field?
Oh, yeah. During the time whenever I did some of the management for some of the stores that I used to work for, and then we had a bunch of IBM equipment that I used to help overhaul some of the equipment there and change out some of their servers, and that just kind of spawned from there, and I just kind of kept going with it.
I like that. Spawned from there. That's good. All right. Well, we appreciate you here at the district.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You add a lot of razzle dazzle.
I try to keep it as lively as possible.
Well, so as network support specialist, what does that entail? What's your...
So with that, we got the most of my stuff is usually handled with the 911 side of our business that we cater to. So a lot of the things that go on with all the individual departments on how the calls make it to the department. So a lot of that has to deal with all the circuitry, and then we got switches and routers and all the kind of good stuff that's in the background. So
oh, that's good. So what does an average day look like for Tio?
Lots and lots of emails. Lots of emails, looking at configurations, making sure everything's good, and that's a very good bit of it. And talking to some of our telco companies like AT&T, Verizon, all them. So,
oh, great. Okay, well, that's awesome. What would you like to see in the next 5 years with your career, besides just running the joint?
So, yeah, that's what everyone always says. Like, yeah, I want to be the boss. No, a lot of that stuff really is getting more into in-depth into some of the configurations and learning how everything works. Like, I got a good general sense of how a lot of things work, but I would like to be a little bit more specific towards certain things and just kind of grow from there. So within your own department, yes. And then just flourish in that. Yeah, there's always so much to learn, especially in the IT world. There's new technologies always popping up, and even some people would say networking is networking all the time, but there's really new things that pop up all the time. So
yeah, just like any technology position, you're going to have new stuff. Was network support specialist, is that the same title that you've always had, or did you have
before?
You had a change, right?
So when I first came here, they were actually kind of trying to find me a spot because they didn't really know exactly where everything was going to play out. So before, I was the IT network support technician. Some sort of so I before I came here, I was interested in networking, but they kind of put me in a spot to where networking was kind of my forte in there. Mm-hmm. And then we just kind of grew from there. And then I moved over to the network support specialist.
So we knew we wanted you.
Yes.
We just didn't. We had to find a place for you.
Oh, yes.
That's nice. That's got to make you feel just loved and appreciated and heard.
That was Kevin and Monty, I believe, were the driving force for that. So
nice.
I definitely have a lot to say to them. So
that's so awesome. Well, you guys all do an amazing job down there in the Knock area. And if you listen to last week's episode, Danny talked about that. Their little area that they work in, as I call it, the fish tank, because it's, it's like got the glass and everything, and we can see you. And
We
like, hey,
are
guys.
always doing something, whether we're all collaborating, talking, sometimes joking in between. So
just sometimes.
Oh yeah, just sometimes. we try to keep ourselves very lively there.
Oh, okay. So for inside information, Tio and his coworker buddy Thomas everybody used to always confuse you guys all the time when you first started, and then now it's like I have to say Tio and Thomas are an instant almost like laugh factor.
Oh yeah,
if you will. I really enjoy you. I enjoy you separately, and I enjoy you as a pair.
Oh yes, yeah. We've known each other for a good while actually. Before me and him started working together, we were actually neighbors. So. Oh,
I didn't. So before you even started here at the district, you already knew.
Yeah, we worked with each other at the electric company, and then we were actually neighbors before then.
Okay, and with the electric company too, I didn't realize that Tri-County Electric. If you live in Tarrant County and you're on the north side of Tarrant County, and like North Fort Worth, North Keller area.
They got several little pockets. So
it's because that's what I had to use when I moved up there, and I had no idea. And I was calling all of these electric companies. I was like, "Yeah, I need to set up service." And they're like, "Yeah, we can't find your house."
Yeah.
And it was so many. And then finally, someone's like, "You have to call Tri-County." And I was like, "Oh," which was the office was like conveniently located down the street.
Oh yeah.
Even though everybody pays their bills online, but it was nice.
Yeah, everything's paid online. So
yeah, it was still nice though. In case I ever had to make a visit or something, then it was still all right with that. So, well, that's great. Do you have any words of wisdom or technology or anything for our folks that are listening today?
It's always good to stay on the up and up of what's coming down the pipe for new technology, and always stay focused on it, because especially now with all the things that are going on, especially in the world with security and all those things, it's always good to pay attention. So
yeah, if you've listened to Danny's,
I'm sure it was probably
that's very informative.
I don't know if Thomas said anything about his or whatnot. So
Thomas, he enlightened us with his facts and knowledge and everything, but. Yeah, Danny's
sure I think he poked at me a little bit, so I can poke at him. Do you need
to poke at him a little bit?
Yeah, they may say we're twins, but in all actuality, I'm the better looking one, so.
So I'm going to have to start video recording these podcasts and putting them on social media so everybody can see how beautiful our staff looks.
There we go. Keep the beard up really nice and well. So
there you go. I know it's all about trimming it up. That's good. Well, that is awesome. I really appreciate it. And you know what I was thinking? So we're at about 8 minutes in, and I think congratulations. I think you're the only one on the staff that's had the shortest podcast.
Hey, that's
Everyone thought it was. I don't know how long Kevin was. I think I got
like an hour.
It felt like it, maybe. Yeah, yours and Sarah. Well, I thought Sarah's was going to be short. I think it's going to be you and then Monty and then Sarah.
Nice.
So we should I'll make you a trophy for the shortest podcast ever.
Hey, I can keep talking all day long, but most of my job is behind the scenes stuff.
Right. Like we're relevant of what you're doing. But you know what? Honestly, throughout the staff, I've talked about so many different things on these things with them.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure the first one probably took a good while and it's slowly dwindling down.
Yeah. We talk about all sorts of stuff. Like everyone knows my hate for math. And
I love math.
Really? I'm happy for you. I'm not a math person, but me and Yvonne went about how we do not math.
Oh, yes.
Math is hard.
Yeah. I really enjoy math, and, I think it's a lot of fun.
Why? Like long division and stuff like that?
It's just big numbers.
Ew.
Most of that just excites me. I don't know why. I can do a lot of it in my head too, so
that's fun.
It could be interesting. A lot of people look at me weird, so
not with that exceptionally well trimmed beard. You got to be kidding me.
Well, then they just think weirdness of me. I don't know.
So is it left brain or right brain, right? Because it's like I do all the artsy stuff. So if I was to ask you to draw something, it's like no. But if I was asked you to do my taxes, you'd be like, okay.
Yes. I can draw straight lines and like stuff like that real well. Now,
that's good.
Curves and pretty things, not so much.
Curves and pretty things. Things that sparkle, he can't draw.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I'm like one of those macaroni art kind of people. So.
Oh, you know what? We should bring that back. You know what? I feel that as adults, we lose all like the stuff that we just really enjoyed as a kid. And we forgot that enjoyment. We should have macaroni art day here at the district. Like we all just
that would
make
be awesome.
Like different things. I remember when I was a kid, and this is also how we go off topic. Remember how we talked about different things? Good job on segueing the podcast into more fun things here.
Hey, I try.
But remember in grade school, I don't know if you did this at your grade school, but you would make Christmas trees. You would get like a cardboard cone or the styrofoam cone shape.
Oh,
and
okay,
you would glue all your elbow macaroni all over it to give it texture. And then you would spray it or paint it green. Mm-hmm. And then you would add other different...
See, living in Texas my entire life, we had one that for some weird reason stuck out to me, and we had to make our own brand for like when you would brand cattle and things like that.
That was your art project?
Yeah.
What grade was this?
I think it was like 2nd or 3rd grade. But I've lived on a ranch my entire life, so we already had a brand, so I actually just used our old brand that we had.
So you made the brand, obviously it was made out of like...
It was like a coat hanger or something like that is what it looked like.
But I feel like now it's like... Did you light it with a lighter and like
No. It was just like a show. Like,
okay, I'm kind of like,
here's your brand. No, they weren't branding kids in school.
I was gonna
that
say,
would have been bad.
I mean, I grew up born and raised in Illinois, so I kind of was like, wow, they really did a lot of different things here in Texas.
It was like kind of like a stereotypical Texas thing, you know? You make your own brand.
Yeah, like I didn't know. Well, I mean, I knew what a brand is.
Yeah.
You know, but because you'd see different stuff on TV, like when you live in Illinois and you watched it on Dallas.
Oh yeah.
But what was the other thing I did? The mums.
Oh yeah.
Or the school thing.
The
homecoming.
Do they have the crazy mums up in Illinois? Or?
No.
Oh yeah. No, the ones in Texas are like the size of your head. So,
I know. I've seen
or bigger.
Yeah, I've seen a few, and I started noticing like when I first moved here, I started noticing memes, and people would be like, "It's mum season," and then someone has like a helicopter with a mum attached to it, and I didn't really understand what that was, and then I started getting more out in the community and stuff, and then I was like.
Now it's like
gosh.
Now it's like reverse backpacks that just on the front and a whole 20-pound mum that's on the front.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's fun, and some of them look really, really great. But so once you make this mum, and I know a lot of parents out there, it's all like a competition.
Oh yeah.
Too on like what your mum looks like.
I think it's a competition on weight.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen some of them. Like obviously it's been a long time since I've been in high school, but now seeing some of my friends that their kids are in high school and seeing some of the mums, I'm like, man, that mum's got to be like 30 pounds.
That is, oh my gosh. Yeah. So I've seen a lot that have been humongous. So when you have it, what do you do with it?
I have no idea. I don't remember keeping like. I think I went to homecoming one time.
Is it just the ladies that do it, or is it the guys or gals?
The boys or the guys have some that go on their. I think it's like on their arm. It's like an armband. I forgot what it's called though, but I want to say. I don't want to lie to you, so I don't remember what's called.
Well, if anyone that's listening can fill us in with this information, you can totally do so. You can email us. And any questions you have about 911, but specifically this mum thing, if you want to help us solve this mystery on what the guys wore versus the females. So the females had the ones. Yeah,
they had the actual true mums, the giant. And then I remember the boys or the kids or the guys would have some on their arm, usually on their right arm, I believe. So.
Mm-hmm. And then. Okay, so if you want to email us any questions about anything, but if you're really into this mum conversation that we have went off the on ramp to
I can do this all day
conversation. That's okay. You can email at publiced@tc911.org, or you can send me a message on several of our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and so on. But What did the girls do with it? Do they wear them? Did they show them off? Do they showcase them?
Usually it's like at a big football game, or sometimes they'll have like a parade, from what I remember. And they just stroll around with them on.
They just wear them around there because some of them are huge. So do you wear them around your neck? You know who we should ask? Elena in the training department. I should ask her because her daughters are in that age range. And then Levi's daughter. We should ask him.
Levi might know.
We need to ask these people, these kids, and find out our answers.
The search continues.
I know, but if you have feedback for us for this particular mom conversation, please let us know. Let us know. We are here to talk about all things 911 and what we do behind the scenes, and then also these off topics of mums and different things that we were nostalgic.
All sorts of craziness.
Yeah, because we went into the nostalgic route of things we used to make, and then we need to do that here as a district.
There we go.
We should do projects like that. And
macaroni art and mums.
Yeah, we should do macaroni art and mums, and then put them online, and then have everybody vote for which one they like the best. This is great. The more and more I do these podcasts, the more and more I come up with ideas for us to do.
No more fish.
No more eating. Oh my gosh. If you are new to being a part of our Tarrant County 911 audience.
I could not do it.
Tio is referencing our Stinky Fish Challenge. It is on our YouTube page. So if you go to our YouTube page for Tarrant County 911 District, when was that? 2 years ago?
I think so.
2 years ago, it's on there. We raised a lot of money for Ronald McDonald House.
Oh yeah.
But the thing was they had to eat. It was an online thing first. Let me go back. It was an online thing to pick a charity, and then people would eat this stinky fish. And a lot of fire departments were doing it.
Yeah, they would challenge other people afterwards. Kind of like they used to have like the ice bucket challenge and all the different challenges, and they would challenge someone else.
Exactly. So we went ahead and took this challenge and got what was the name of the fish? Surströmming?
It's called surströmming.
Surströmming or something. Oh my gosh. So I highly recommend. That was the grossest thing I
ever did.
But it was such a funny video. And, our friends at Ronald McDonald House said that they were watching the video, but they kept on having to close their eyes because it was oh no, because once you open the can, and we did it outside, and I was doing the camera, and the smell just wafted towards me, and I was like, ugh, you're just
you're gonna have someone with an ASMR deal here just lose it.
No, I'm sorry. So it made me gag. And these guys, oh God, they had to, I have PTSD now. They had to eat this. They actually had to take a bite.
My stomach is currently churning right now just thinking about it. Did
you just have lunch? Because I don't want you to barf in my office.
It's okay.
Please don't puke.
I got a pretty strong stomach.
I have a garbage can right here, but don't puke in my office. So again, go back and watch this video. It's funny, it's entertaining, but also the main thing, we raised I think it was over $1,000 or something. It was a lot of money
like that
we raised for Ronald McDonald House. So we like to do things like that to help local organizations in our area.
There's a lot of people that have watched it so far too.
Is it? Well, it's very comical.
It is.
And disgusting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's two things that, us humans love.
That's the perfect
things that are
combination.
Funny, things that are funny and a little disturbing, disgusting wise of you're eating this nasty fish and you have to order it. You have to specially order it. And
I think it took a week or 2 weeks to get in.
He ordered the first round and it never came or something.
Yeah, it got I don't know if it got held in customs. But then the guy overnighted some to us overnighting from Sweden. I think it was Sweden. Maybe it was Norway. I can't remember. Somewhere
where
there.
That fish swims.
And it still took a couple days, but
then it ended up with so many cans of it.
Oh yeah, we had 4 cans.
Yeah, hopefully no one went and put it in a donation thing.
I think so. I got one in the fridge.
Ew.
I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm
joking. Really? That's disgusting. We're gonna do it again. Let's raise some money for?
I took the tiniest bite and I was basically already done.
Was it salty or was it? I guess I'm picturing like sardines or something, or imagining sardine flavor or something.
Think of the worst sardine you could. I mean, I've never really eaten sardines, but I could only imagine that it was probably the worst sardine you could ever eat.
It's almost like a sardine that's been left out in the sun.
In the Texas sun.
The Texas summer
for
with
5 days straight and then thrown in the fridge.
Dirty dishwater that it's been sitting in.
Yep.
It's like that because the smell. The smell was just like you guys all went home after that.
It was a fermented herring, I think is what it actually is. So yeah.
Oh well, I know when I got my table back, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, you probably should have just thrown it away.
Well, I like put some Clorox on it, and I was like cleaning the heck out of that thing because I was like I could smell it, even because we wrapped it in trash bags.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I
just remember opening the can.
And then when you opened it,
I made sure it shot on someone else.
Yeah, so when you open these cans, the whole thing is just, I know everyone's probably thinking like, this sounds like a really bad deal, but hey, it was for a charity.
Oh yeah.
So
it was fun,
when you open the can, it squirts out at you. So it's almost like a clam or something. You open it up and it spits at you. So you got to make sure, because you held it out and you're like, you knew it was
they picked me to open it, so I made sure that I angled it.
Because you've done your homework and watched the other videos when everyone was opening it up and it just went, just spit out and everything. I don't think it really did much on that one. Or did it? I haven't watched that video in forever.
It got someone. I forgot who it was, though.
We'll have to go back and look at
everyone,
that.
Go watch that video. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, so go watch that video. Again, it's on our YouTube channel with a slew of other fun videos, but nothing will ever come to the stinky fish challenge that the tech team did. That was a good time. So What a great way to promote our YouTube. Thank you to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's been an honor.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone that has listened. Please join us every Monday for a new podcast. And you can listen to all your favorite podcast platforms that you enjoy, Spotify, Apple, and Google. And until next time, I hope you have a fabulous week.